I really genuinely hope this is the end to this Mihlali and Leroy saga, because it has been going on for a long time, okay?
Kumnandi kwa know your worth na. Kumnandi bakhe nindibalisele uba kunjani worth. I hope me happy.
Do you know how nice it is having someone like call you during the day, Jay, randomly at 12, just to check, hi my baby, how's your day going? Have you eaten? I love you so much. Yeah, yes, low feeling, yokba cared for.
I love you too. Have a great day.
Please try gym today.
Why do you keep on telling me to gym? Do you think I'm getting fat?
No, I think from you there.
Okay.
Who's cheating?
Leroy.
Is he still married?
Divorce is not finalized.
So she's upset because he's cheating with someone else.
Yes.
It's not he's gone back to his wife.
No.
And we can't be hypocritical about anything. If that is the truth, his truth is valid.
I'm really just not understanding why I deserve this cuck.
And yes, we are going to talk about this open letter thing. And for those who haven't seen it or heard about it, this is what she said.
Hey loves, I'm here to address a matter that has been circulating on social media pertaining to my personal life. I am one who really struggles to articulate myself and express my feelings. So I have written you guys an open letter and I hope you are willing to hear me out.
Nice.
Let's get started. I come before you today with a heavy heart and a sense of responsibility to address a matter that has been circulating and has deeply affected me. It was with great vulnerability that I admit I was involved in a toxic relationship. This relationship started off verbally and emotionally harmful, and matters quickly escalated to it being physically harmful. I, unlike others, can take full accountability for my involvement in the toxic dynamic. One can only keep quiet for so long after tolerating gaslighting, aggression, emotional abuse, manipulation, obsessive behavior, and control tactics employed by an individual. Tactics used to distort my perception of love, which led me down a path of pain and torment. The scars of this experience run deep, and the trauma continues to echo in my personal life and in my business. Such cases can be complex, escalate gradually over time, and difficult for some to understand, especially if they have no personal experience. However, that does not discredit or invalidate my story as I have lived it. It is imperative for us to educate ourselves on the nature of emotional abuse, gender-based violence, and the devastating impact it has on families, individuals, and communities. Despite the darkness that has clouded my past, I am filled with hope and determination to embark on a journey of healing.
Nice.
I'm committed to seeking the support and resources necessary to get the help I need to reclaim my sense of dignity and self-worth. Through my healing journey, I hope to inspire others to speak out, seek help, and break free from any toxic environment, as nobody deserves it. Thank you so much for listening, guys, and I really would like to humbly ask that you respect, support, and understand me as I navigate this challenging journey towards healing and empowerment.
Stop it.
And to everybody who has reached out concerned about my safety, my well-being, and sent words of encouragement, they do not go unnoticed, and I truly do appreciate it. Thank you for hearing me out.
And firstly, I just want to say it's funny and weird how she went from I have proof of the assault after Leroy's statement to now not putting out that proof she claims to have out there for the world to see, and to also vindicate herself from the things that Leroy said in his statement. That is the third thing that I was just like, okay. And yes, we also the scars and bruises on her face, and it is horrible what happened to her. However, she's not a victim of anything like she was portraying in that video. And if we are going to talk about abuse and or GBV, then both Mihlali and Leroy are abusers and GBV perpetrators, as Leroy also came out here crying abuse from Mihlali. So abused GBV is not only important or to be taken seriously when it's a woman crying, meaning when we are being absolutely fair, Leroy also deserves the same support Mihlali is getting, because according to him, she went to his place and tried to take his life with a knife. And one other thing is that in that open letter Mihlali came out with, she did not dispute the claims that Leroy made in his statement. And her coming out with this open letter, yeah, it was a good strategy for her brand, her business, right? Well done on that. And hopefully this will salvage her business relationships. And she also said something about taking accountability for her part in the toxicity between herself and Leroy. However, she didn't break that down, which left me asking myself a lot of questions. Questions like, which part is she really taking accountability for? Continuing to date him knowing very well he was married? And later shamelessly saying she didn't owe his marriage any loyalty, that she wasn't the one married, therefore she didn't have to respect any vows whatsoever? Is she maybe taking accountability for the part where she called him that many times that I refused to mention, and going to his home, taking out a knife, trying to end his life in front of his son? Which part is she really taking accountability for? Really? I also thought she said a whole lot of nothing really. And for some weird reason, I also feel like those recordings of the abuse that she claims she has, if they do exist, she is choosing to not reveal them, maybe because Leroy has something on her, something that can potentially ruin her. That is even more than her using substance he couldn't mention. Or maybe she's keeping them for her case if she opened one, but my gut still says he has something on her that can potentially damage her reputation. She also said the abuse in their relationship has been going on for the longest time, okay? And why did she stay? That's the question I asked in the previous video about this too. But now I think her coming out with the affair in the first place is one of her many reasons for staying. Hear me out. She came out with this affair, right, with a married man, and both of them shamelessly flaunted each other in front of their wife, to the extent of Leroy putting out a statement then defending Mihlali. But this was when people were trolling Mihlali for being with a married man. He didn't think twice putting his wife to shame to defend her. However, now, as we are all aware, he again put out a statement shaming Mihlali in this case. Well, the point I'm trying to make here is that after publicizing the affair, all that, and wearing matching outfits, doing tattoos together and everything, she had to now keep up with presenting it as something perfect. Why? Because now everybody out here, from married women whose husbands have side chicks, to wives who left their marriages because of side chicks, to those who grew up with trauma because of side chicks in their families, to those who morally do not agree with her dating married men, now there's a face, a side chick, a representative for side chicks. And now all the anger, disappointments, insults, you name it, there's now a face to direct it to, a whole human being. And that is Mihlali, the face of it all. And all of those people, myself included, someone we could now all say, Karma, this is the location to go to. They should never make it. May they cry 10 times the tears of the wife, So I believe because of all that negativity we directed and projected, wished on the affair, that's the reason why she held on so tight, even though it was hurting her or them. So I feel like they now wanted to prove a point and show the world that their affair is standing strong, even though it was crumbling behind closed doors. So that is why I think they held on for so long. I think it was now just about proving a point, about proving to people and to the wife that they're still standing strong, that they will somehow make it. But of course they ended up being toxic to each other, and here we are now discussing it all. And I also feel like she didn't need a script for this one. She should have just gone with her heart and showed real raw emotions, but she chose to read it, and I felt nothing, absolutely nothing after watching it. I felt nothing for her, and I'm not trying to take away from whatever message she was trying to put out there, but I really felt nothing. I just saw someone who wasn't willing to take accountability for anything. I just saw someone who was shifting the blame the entire time. I just saw someone who wasn't even willing to admit that she did something wrong dating a married man. So I still feel like Mihlali is gonna go ahead and date more married men after this, after watching this. But then again, that's on her. And with all of that, I hope they both heal from this, and may we never hear about them for a while, except if it's something positive. But this has been exhausting. We can all agree on that. Nna ke kgathetse, okay? Ke kgathetse ke Leroy and Mihlali.
Na ke kgathetse shame. A ke batle bua maka. Ke kgathetse.
Otherwise, let's do continue this in the comment section, and remember to like the video, subscribe, share. Until next time, bye, and thank you for watching.